that at one point we are going to give a history that to our grandchildren. At one time there was a virus that was so deadly, scared the entire world and brought everything into halt. But again, before I ask you that question, I can remember so well back in the 1980s, around 1989, if I remember so well, I lost one of my uncles, and this was because of the HIV and AIDS. The HIV virus was so rampant, and actually it brought everybody, the entire state, into a panic mode, and people were living in fear. And I want to thank God because of course I'm a believer, and I have come to realize that God has got a certain kind of love for us. Because the reason why I say this, through the medical practitioners, a way was found on how to manage HIV and AIDS virus. And they came up with measures whereby they introduced what we call a condom, and they went ahead and told people that, okay, fine, for you to abstain, rather for you not to be infected with this virus, one, you need to abstain. Secondly, if you need to make love, you must have a condom. And therefore, people tried to abide by those guidelines. Of course, it wasn't not necessary or a must that HIV could only affect you when you had an intercourse. It could even maybe affect you or infect you if you came into a touch of blood that was already with the virus, with an open wound. Of course, it could affect you. But that notwithstanding, friends, people who really went or rather understood the guidelines today are counting themselves lucky. But I don't mean to say that those that have been infected are not lucky, because some were infected without their knowledge. And the reason why I'm talking about HIV and AIDS is because, remember, those who are infected, you could, as a human being, curiosity, HIV and AIDS could expose some kind of signs and symptoms on human beings that you could see by a naked eye. So my friends, today the reason why I'm kind of a bit troubled or disturbed is because the one COVID-19 that has really brought the entire world into a very terrible situation is unseen. It's something that you cannot know whether you are the person sitting next to you or me that I'm talking, if I had not been tested, would be having. And things have fallen apart because this is the first time that the entire world have closed schools. This is the time that churches were put on temporary expansion, that they stay away because of fear. So just the same way God had blessed us, friends, and gave a very noble idea and knowledge to the medical practitioners to protect us. I thank God again today that, okay, fine, COVID is here and it's going to stay longer. The same way we experience that fear, I would just call about for friends that let us try to do our best by accepting the guidelines that have been given to us by the Ministry of Health in conjunction with the World Health Organization. And they are very simple things. We have been told to wash our hands for 20 seconds with the running water and soap. So let us try to do that. Secondly, we have also been encouraged to put on our masks each and every time. And in this case of a mask, I want to encourage you, my friend, that when you are leaving a home, or rather before you wake up, because all along when you want to leave in the morning, we prepare our clothes, the ones that we're going to put on the following day. Do not leave your mask behind. Have your mask as part of your dressing code. Put it on all the time. When you're leaving the house, before you step out of your door, make sure that you have your mask, because it has been proved that by having our masks on, covering our mouths and nose, this will also protect us, and it will help us stay away from the infection. Remember, another thing that's been told is about the sanitizers. Let us sanitize. Let us apply this applicants on let us clean our hands using the sanitizer. And with that, we are going to count ourselves lucky by trying to manage, or rather control, the spread of this virus. This is the virus that for the first time you've seen jobs getting closed. It has, in other words, it has eroded the economy of the entire world. And friends, my concern and my panic was that how well can we really come out of this? Let us help ourselves by following these simple guidelines. Because remember, you may be in a group and you don't know who is sitting next to you. This virus has detached us from the social gatherings. We are not able to gather, or rather to sit in a group together. I want to believe, friends, that with God all is going to be possible, and this COVID-19 is going to be a story behind us. Let us try to stay home. Let us try to stay safe. Let us clean our hands. Let us have our masks, and let us try as much as possible to avoid the gatherings. Let us try to do our best, as it has been. Of course, Mitai Kagwe has really sing this song for us each and every day. So if we really are human beings, let us understand and let us abide by those rules. By so doing, we are going to save ourselves. Lives have been lost, and we are seeing people dying each and every day. We are given numbers of people who have died. People are being buried during the day. We are seeing how they are being treated. And therefore, it will be my love that we try our best, as also we pray that a vaccine is gotten, so that we may go back to our usual style of living. Friends, stay home. Have your masks like I am having every now and again.